well-placed shot by Deadnet Order, and oh my fourth. I love that 80s Motley Crue vibe. This is actually something that wouldn't be out of place in Brutal Legend, a game that I regard as a masterwork piece of art. You didn't have to go that hard on this project, Deadnet, but I personally thank you for it. More like his, please. So the first thing on the docket for today is something a little more unusual, a little concerning. So much so that it is shoving all other news aside. A forge diver by the name of Romulus Prime has been monitoring the long-range observers within the Gloom. We've had those for a good few weeks now, ever since the Ministry's science eggheads figured out how to properly shield our probes. Sagan Prime was observed with a decay value of 3%. On its own, this is normal. Sensor glitches and false echoes come back from the Gloom all the time, but that's not what this is. The readings are persistent, and they're spreading to other planets. The 3% decay value is also seen on Fori Prime, Hellmire, Urshan Sands, and now Meeble 43. This whole system of the decay value is just a placeholder for collective sensor readings to determine the overall population of enemy forces on a given planet. This means that within the Gloom, the Terminids are experiencing a massive population explosion, and we can't do a thing about it except wait for the other shoe to drop. Romulus also confided in me that the decay rate on Vern Wells increased immediately before the Jet Brigade was reactivated, and this led to the Jet jerks making a blitz on Desi. I've submitted a report to the Ministry of Defense, Truth, and Science, and all ministries are in unanimous agreement. There is a massive Terminid incursion imminent. We're already seeing the effects of this mass Terminid migration with an attack upon Boar Rock, which does follow the easterly pattern of this changing decay value movement rate. How this will play out remains to be seen. In light of that information, the Ministry of Defense adjusting the major order kill quotas seems almost inconsequential in comparison. Apparently, some intern added too many zeros to the quota amount, so 500 million kills has been changed to 50 million, which is much more doable. As of right now, the MG-43 is leading the pack at 80% of its goal. The Stalwart is coming in at 54.5%, with the HMG-206 only having 26.4%. Honestly, that sounds about right to me. The Stalwart might be a mighty bullet flinger, but only having light armor pen makes it problematic at dealing with larger Terminid specimens. The MG-43 is just a great weapon to turn your brain off with and shoot a bug. Shoot a lot of them. It only takes a single well-placed shot. As a final note for this broadcast, Desi has been relocated to Pandion-XXIV, where she is overseeing liberation efforts and taking common samples to fuel up her Eagle fighters. Oh, and I was just given some late-breaking news here. I am being told that the automatons have just launched a level 12 SDC attack on Matar Bay, probably hoping to take advantage of our distracted state with the ongoing weapons test. That's been Liberty's latest with me, Pondera the Radio Angel. Please do forgive how inconsistent my broadcast schedule has become as of late, but I am trying to get back on the bounce. Yesterday, I was torn between my duties of helping to prepare for Turkey Gate, and last night, a friend of mine really needed somewhere to talk to. Sadly, an awful lot of us are looking down the barrel of unfair fights, tough times, and dark days ahead. And there's not an awful lot that we could do to avoid that. Sometimes, Terminids invade a planet made of boiling broken glass or something, and High Command flings you into it anyway. You can't sidestep it, you can't avoid it, and there's nothing that you can really do to prevent it. All you can do is barrel head first into the fray, let out a scream for democracy, and hope everything turns out okay. You just gotta embrace the suck. Do not take those words out of context. To throw yourself into an unavoidable situation and say fluff it and win anyway. Because to a Helldiver, that's just Thursday. For liberty, for freedom, for democracy, and for Super Earth.